I think it's fair to say that the Omega Seamaster 60 Years of James Bond edition in steel is a fitting retirement watch for Daniel Craig's tenure as James Bond. But launched alongside that steel model is also a Canopus gold model with a diamond set bezel that, while in no way does it officially do so, I think it's kind of fair to say that this is the watch for the Bond villains. This is like upper echelon luxury. But enough preamble. Let's dig into this 60 Years of James Bond edition in Canopus gold, the retail price of 229,900 Australian dollars. Yeah, this is a heavy-hitting Seamaster. The watch shares effectively the same dimensions as the 60 Years of Bond edition in steel, with its 42mm case, 50mm lug-to-lug across the wrist, but it is a touch thicker, likely due to the diamond set bezel, at 15.3mm thick. But aside from that, it shares the same 300 meters of water resistance, the helium escape valve, yada yada yada. You know the Seamaster. But looking at the dial, we see something we've never seen on the Seamaster, and that is its usage of a natural gray silicon dial with a texture that Omega claims is a nod to the sands of 007's Caribbean Hideaway. Very poetic. Honestly, to me, it just looks cool. But around the dial, set in the unidirectional rotating bezel, fully set with diamonds. Beginning at the 12 o'clock position of the bezel, you have 2 diamonds that form a triangular pip, and then surrounding that, we have a gradient of diamonds that start from a darker green, bright into a lighter green, and then form into a yellow and then a darker yellow. So very groovy and colorful. Now, you've heard me say Canopus gold, and for those who don't know, Canopus gold refers to Omega's proprietary blend of white gold. And this is used throughout the case and also the mesh bracelet, which we first were introduced to on the No Time to Die model in titanium. Then it was first displayed on the 60 Years of Bond model in steel, in a steel form. And now this is, of course, the first time it's ever been executed in Canopus or white gold. Inside the watch, we have the anti-magnetic, METAS-certified Omega Caliber 8807. The 8807 differs from the 8806 in the steel model due to its special luxury finish with an 18-karat Sedna gold rotor and balance bridge. But when we look at the case back, that's a nice touch, but I think we both know what we're really looking at. And that's the Moiré animated case back. This caseback animation took Omega 4 years to develop. The animation we see is, of course, the iconic Bond silhouette opening with the portrayal of Bond pointing the gun through the view of the winding, spiraling gun barrel. The animation is linked to the running seconds hand, so long as the watch is running, the animation will constantly be running as well. Now, the good news is this animation in no way hampers the power reserve of the caliber. It still has a 55-hour power reserve, just like models without this animation, and this is due to the fact that they've reduced the weight of the central seconds hand. So very smart on Omega's part. Okay, so what do we think? Is this the Bond edition that is most fit for a Bond villain? Is there room for a Seamaster that is just so glamorous and bedazzled? I don't know, it seems kind of weird, but you look at it and it looks quite damn good. So, if you have the money for it, if you've got the 6-figure expense account, hey, I say go full-on Bond villain and take home this Canopus Gold edition of the 60 Years of Bond Seamaster. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Time+Tide channel. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.